Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. The Brewers look for their 7th straight victory. Next. Andres Sotier gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Anderson Miller is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around second, he's on his way to third. He's got it. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there.
Leadoff men are supposed to light the fuse and get the offense going, right? Well, that's exactly what he does right here. Great way to start the day.
To the plate now, Chase Strumpf, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. A runner in scoring position with none out. That misses. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner still anchored at third base, 1 away now. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Bowden Francis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Cole Roederer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Cole Roederer.
Pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
1 out, bases empty, and up next, Nico Horner. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Next to stand in is Dominic Smith. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Ready with the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a liner. Roederer is right there, one down.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 3, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Tyrone Taylor. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Bell has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now the 1-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Jorge Soler will be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
So in now for Chicago, Jorge Soler. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts.
Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That average at 291 to start the day. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting 9th, the pitcher.
At the plate now is Andres Sautier. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now it'll be Cole Roederer. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Bryant at second with 2 down. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 2-1 Chicago. So stepping in is Jacob Nottingham. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Stepping in now, Bowden Francis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home.
1-1.
Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
Up next,
digging in will be Anderson Miller. Second at bat for him here. He tripled and later scored to lead off the ball game. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's a ball.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
A dive, but he's back. In now, Chase Strumpf. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Striding in is Nico Horner. Flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Nico Horner.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1-0 the count. Horner, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here comes the 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman.
So the next to bat will be Josh Bell. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. He's ready now. The pitch.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Two out with the man at first. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 down, runners at first and second. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two and one, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Adames brings it in, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And now Willie Adames. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. Next to dig in, Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. On a line, that's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, David Bodie. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
One run, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in next, Orlando Arcia, a potential tying run for him at third base. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Comes set, the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Line to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Drilled on the ground to short. Adames picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Andres Sautier. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Nottingham.
Jacob.
Now here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Bowden Francis. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. Hopped up. Contreras has a play, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left field.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Anderson Miller, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Ready now is Cole Roederer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. A swing and a ground ball to third. High hop and he barehands it. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Horner leads off first with one away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Couple of runners on base with one down, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch of the AB now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And they're runners at the corners now. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chase Strumpf.
Chase.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate, Willie Adames. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, David Bodie. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
The right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting,
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Fielded cleanly. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Braylon Marquez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Orlando Arcia. Now here it comes. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next, it'll be Tyrone Taylor. No hits to this point. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In now, Jacob Nottingham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. In there, 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Eric Mejia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He's set. Here it comes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Vladimir Gutierrez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Cole Roederer. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now into the box, Nico Horner, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 out, nobody on. One and one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Taylor is there. 2 down. Next to hit, Dominic Smith. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Trevor Story steps in now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Now batting.
Josh
First
Bell, the
baseman.
next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jesus Zambrano takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And now a pitch on the way. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two and two to Jorge Soler. Sliced hard on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Now batting.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cubs are on top 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rowan Wick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Simone Muzziotti is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
One and one to Tucker Barnhart. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now in the box, Anderson Miller grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Barnhart on at first, nobody out. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Chase Strumpf. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A runner on first with 2 away. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Cubbies are in front 5-2. Matt Dennis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now here is Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the AB now. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Up next, Simone Muzziotti, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Number 7. Cole.
Next to hit is Cole Roederer, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order, and it remains 5-2. Archie Bradley comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Austin Hayes.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 home.
Nope, that's bad.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect. over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Muzziotti is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in once again is David Bodie. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Shot back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Tyrone Taylor, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. The 3-1 gets him out in front on a good changeup. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 15.
So next to bat will be Tyrone Taylor, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Bodie, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Braylon Marquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Archie Bradley records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the big.